matchup. I'm Todd Gridge. The blonde bomber, Ebony Bridges, fighting from down under. In New South Wales, Australia, she won the IBF Bantamweight title in March of 2022. Katie Taylor, one of the best to ever do it, fighting out of Ireland.
If this fighter knows how to use that reach, this is going to be a shot night.
Well, we're all set. Let's go into the ring for the classy Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, fighting out of New South Wales, Australia, a women's Australian super bantamweight champion, Ebony, the blonde bomber, Bridges. Fighting out of the blue corner, and now, from Bray, Ireland, here is a 2-division undisputed champion of the world, introducing Katie Taylor.
Expectations are sky high for this fight. Will it live up to the hype? We're about to find out.
It's a privilege and an honor to be here. I feel so lucky to be sat here talking about something I love.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be 2 that we're talking about. You can't imagine how bad these fighters want to get their hands on each other. Nice idea with the hook, but that's blocked. Swing and a miss with that hook. Missing with that right hook. Nice counter shot by her. So much pre-hype surrounding this fight, the fans are on the edge of their seats.
You have some fighters that are big show, big arena fighters, and they bask in this, they love this, they are born for this. You have other fighters where this would be like the rabbit in the headlights.
This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Careful for that receipt. It's always coming. A lot of effort being exerted here. That hook's blocked. Oh no, Katie Taylor hurts. And down goes Katie Taylor. Oh, and as the replay shows, the body shot did her in. No getting up from that one.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
Talking about Katie Taylor in that last round. You gotta wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's gonna be we just saw.
I love the response though. Got back.
Don't forget the jump.
There's the bell for round 2. Well, Johnny, you don't have to be Sherlock Holmes to figure this one out. She has got to bounce back in this round after that knockdown. No doubt about it.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Fighter doesn't just want to win by knockout. They want to do it early so they can get out of here.
Speed generates power. Timing is everything. If you've got speed, you can pop, knock anybody out. You've just got to hit them in the right spot.
Left hook. It's finding its target. Incredible work rate. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Good job trying to back out of trouble.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
Oh my goodness, Johnny! The greatest female perhaps of all time is in trouble of going down. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Bridges in that last round. Well, this fight is not going to plan for her. She's got to figure something out. I wonder if her trainer is going to give her some advice here.
You know what? I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, Barry, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Get your mind back on the job. Get back out there.
Let's get it started in round 3. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
How about that time counter shot? They block the hook. The jab just got blocked. Well done with that counter shot. That left hook missed. Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. Did a nice job blocking the right jab. Ebony Bridges on her back foot. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Bing Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Bridges in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special.
Calm yourself down.
And there's the bell to start round 4. That last round was a debacle. Let's see if she can get things righted here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Are we about to see Katie Taylor knocked out? And it appears they're out of trouble, at least for now. But that just goes to show you one clean punch changes everything.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
And Ebony Bridges is rocked. And it appears they weathered the storm. How, I'm not sure.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two. But wait a minute! Ebony Bridges on wobbly legs. I don't believe what we're seeing here.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle.
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. Ebony Bridges on her back foot. Looks like trouble was averted.
Step back, compose yourself, compose the pace.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Bridges in that last round. Well, the corner can't be happy with the way back into the fray here in round 5. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Deciding to let it all hang out here. Did you see that? And Ebony Bridges is rocked. I thought that was the end, but here we go again. Back into the fire.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing them down. Looking to land the hooks. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Bridges in that last round. We'll see how much endurance these two fighters have.
You cannot gas out if you prepared right, slept right, ate right, and did everything right for this fight.
Good. I'm happy. Coach.
Here we go in the 6th round. Was 1 minute enough time for them to recover after what we saw last round?
An amazing pace and tempo setting.
The pound-for-pound queen, Katie Taylor, goes down. What a knockout headshot. Let's watch it again. And they knew it when they threw it.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So this was an unexpected turn of events. What happens next?
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you gotta think them. You just gotta be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket them.
They want to win this round. They got to turn it around here.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
They need to be careful and punch themselves out here. dismiss with that hook. Swinging big and missing big with that hook. We're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. Talk about Katie Taylor in that last round. What a huge momentum swing.
Don't let her get back up to the fight.
Round 7, here we go. You can see the look of frustration in the corner. She was so confident heading into this fight, but that last round seemed to knock it out of her. She's got to figure out a way to turn the momentum around.
What a knockdown. 1 minute.
Katie Taylor took a big shot and has to go down. She's absolutely done her in there with the headshot. Cue up the replay machine.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
A knockout victory. That's not a knockout victory. That is somebody saying, I'm here. I've arrived. Try that again. It will happen all over again.